I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a practice I'm just calling Wake Up with Deb, so that it's my first practice of the day, and I thought, why not share it with you? Nice movement, a little bit of flow, some warrior postures. So I hope you'll join me in Child's Pose. Come into Child's Pose, toes together, knees wide apart. Sink back and extend your arms forward. Perhaps come onto your fingertips and maybe let your forehead rest on the mat, or just let it kind of dangle between your hands, between your arms. Take some nice deep breaths. And slightly lift the head up and walk your hands to the left. Lean your hips to the right. Slowly walk over to the right. Lean your hips to the left. And walk yourself back to center. And come up onto hands and knees, curling the toes under. Inhale to your cow belly. Belly is soft, head and tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the head, the tailbone under. Draw that belly into your cat back. Inhale to the cow. Exhale to the cat. Maybe allow the knees to hover. Lower the knees down. Inhale. Last one. Release. Drawing that belly in, let's extend that right leg out, flex the foot and the left arm. Really draw the belly in, hips are level, shoulders are level. A couple of pulses here, just fire up the core and lower down. Other side, left leg extends, right arm extends, belly's drawn in. 3 pulses, fire up that core and lower down. Toes curled under, belly's in, knees up, push back, downward facing dog. As we pedal out of dog, bend one knee deeply and extend the opposite leg. Perhaps your heel presses into the mat, perhaps it doesn't. Moving slowly, waking up that body. Whether this is your first practice of the day, whether it's your first movement of the day, or if you're practicing later in the day, you still want to be mindful. Let's lift the right leg only up, bend the knee, and turn that knee up towards the ceiling, stacking the hips, one on top of the other. Drawing that belly in, let's just see if you can bring that foot forward between your hands. And you can get there anywhere you like, and maybe you want to use some blocks to press your fingers in and lengthen your spine. Feel free to bring those blocks up nice and high. Root down, bend the back knee, and then maybe you want to come up to balance. Raise your arms up. And then we're going to plant that back foot down. Heel toe your foot, so front heel to back arch, and open your arms to warrior 2. Turning that front palm up, exalted warrior. Bring yourself back through warrior 2, facing the long side of the mat. Lean and tilt to that side angle pose. So your arms are either extended, this right arm on the inside of your leg, or maybe you can rest the elbow down as long as it doesn't cause you to collapse down. And then you might choose to take this top arm alongside your ear. Nice big circle with that top arm. We're going to plant our hands into the mat, pivot the back foot to face forward, and come into downward facing dog. From here, we can bend our knees, bellies in, come forward to our plank. Nice and strong. We could drop to the knees, hug the elbows in, diagonally lowering down onto our bellies. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe it's a baby cobra. Maybe you gently press into your palms and come a little higher. Release yourself down. Press back through your child's pose. Hands and knees. Curl the toes under, bellies in, knees up. Downward facing dog. Paddle out your dog once again. See how that feels. Maybe a little bit warmer. And then left leg lifts up. Bellies in, bend the knee. Turn the knee up towards the ceiling. Opening those hips up. And then let's see, can we step our foot between our hands? Maybe it just comes part way. Maybe we take your left hand and you help it further up. Maybe you reach for those blocks first to root down and lengthen up, and you could stay here. Or maybe you bend that back knee. Maybe your hands come up to your thighs. You stack shoulders over hips. And then maybe you raise your arms up. Breathing. From here, plant that right foot down. I like to heel toe my foot, so I line up front heel, back arch. Open up to the long side of the mat. Warrior two. Front knee doesn't go past your toes. Soften those shoulders as we engage our core. Turn that front palm up. Exalted warrior. Lean back. Feel the stretch. Feel the sensation in the body. Bring yourself up. Turn to face the long side of the mat. Lean and then tilt. And again, rest the hand on the inside of the leg, or if it's available, elbow, as long as you don't collapse down. Top arm might go alongside your ear. And if you are resting the elbow, we're not dumping the weight, right? You could lift it up. You're still there. Your core is holding you up. Take a nice circle with the top arm. Plant your hands down. Pivot the back foot to face forward. And come back to your plank. Nice and strong. If you need to drop your knees right away, that's fine. Or you hold up here, engage the core, pelvic floor up, belly in, squeeze the glutes. Drop to your knees, slowly lower to your belly. Uncurl your toes, roll your shoulders back. Hands by your sides, palms up, or interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, float the legs up. Variation on our locust pose. Release down. Push back through child's pose. And let's come onto our backs as we come into our bridge pose. So laying on your back, knees are bent. Walk those feet in. They're about hip distance apart, possibly a little bit wider depending on your body and how it feels. Arms by your side. Draw that belly in. Pull up the pelvic floor. Let's engage the glutes as we lift up. Coming up as high as we can. Balancing on the head, the shoulders. There's no pressure into your neck. Maybe you clasp your hands and tuck your shoulders under. Lift the hips up nice and high. Belly is drawn in. Breathing. Release. Uncurl the shoulders, slowly lower it down. Take your feet about as wide as the mat. If you have a pillow for your head, that's fine. A couple of windshield wipers, loosening up. Walk those feet in. Right foot flex, right ankle over the left thigh. Perhaps drop the knees to the left. Left hand holds on to the right ankle if it's available to you. If not, don't worry about it. Just make sure this knee doesn't fall towards you. Push it away. And you might extend that right arm up beside you. Lower the arm down. Lift the knees up. You can hold here, or with the belly in, lift the left foot up. Or wrap the hands around the left thigh. So left thigh towards you, push the right thigh away from you. If you want, you could wrap your hands around the shin if you can comfortably reach it. And if it feels good to add movement here, maybe you shift a little and find a better spot to stretch into. And then we want to release, uncross, other side, left ankle over the right thigh. Drop those knees to the right. Maybe hold on to the ankle with the right hand and push the knee away from you. And maybe extend this arm beside your ear as long as it can relax. Lower the arm, knees up. Hold here, pushing the thigh away or belly's in. Lift the foot up or wrap the hands. You could use a strap too around the thigh or the shin. And slowly release, uncross, pull those knees in, drawing the belly in. You could lift the forehead up, hands on the shins, or if you can reach the feet, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Nice tiny ball. And then release down. Maybe a few circles, relax your low back, go in the other direction. And maybe a little happy baby. Spread the knees apart, hands behind the thighs if you like. Flex those feet and lift them up. Or hands around the shins, or maybe the whole foot. Pressing the tailbone into the mat. Spreading across the low back, the inner thighs, the groin. And then we release. So that is our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great day.